Gnomus is back, baby! What's up, guys, and welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2, and today we have yet another tips and tricks video. We haven't had one of these in a super duper long time, since like back when the game launched, so I'm excited to be doing one again. And today is a pretty darn important one. It is all about the brand new DLC for Garden Warfare 2, the Trials of Gnomus update, and I honestly think this is one of the best updates the game has ever gotten. Like in Garden Warfare history, in Garden Warfare 1 or 2, I think this is the coolest, biggest, most interesting one in my opinion. There's so much there, and because there's so much there, it seems like a lot of you have been confused. I've been getting a lot of comments like in the comment section below, a lot of questions asking certain things, a lot of the same questions too. So today we're gonna be talking about the Trials of Gnomus DLC and how to get started in it and how to figure everything out, really. But like I said, this is our first tips and tricks video in a long time, so if you do enjoy it, let me know in the comment section below you would like to see more, or if you don't, just your opinions are always super duper appreciated. But for right now, why don't we go ahead and get into Trials of Gnomus. So first off, before we get into the DLC itself, there are a few things we want to talk about. One, make sure you have at least 25 quest stars before you start all of the DLC. Basically, quest stars, if you don't know, are what you can get on the bulletin board on either the Plants vs. Zombie side. You can get them by either doing plant quests or zombie quests. Most of you probably know what they are by now. You're going to want to have at the absolute minimum 25 quest stars for a few important reasons that we'll get into in a little bit. Number two, make sure that you have enough golden gnomes collected so that the sewer grate is open. If you don't know what I'm talking about, chances are you haven't done it yet. So you can go ahead and click the video on the screen right now, or click the annotation, and it should bring you to the video where I open up that grate, how I open up, and then I actually find some golden gnomes. So if you're having a hard time finding some golden gnomes, just sort of follow that video, and then you'll be able to eventually open up the sewers. If you don't have the sewers open up, then you can't really get to the big chunk of the DLC. So make sure you have those two things done. So now that you've done all that, when you first play Garden Warfare 2 after installing this brand new update, the town hall will open. It is the grand opening at the town hall, and some pretty cool stuff is going on inside. There are three main things you will notice when you go into the town hall. First off, there's a gigantic mystery portal, is what they're calling it. Then there are three different mystery portal chests that you can open up, and then there is a mysterious seagull. And I'm not just calling everything mysterious, like that's actually their names, weirdly enough. But first off, if you're like me, the first thing you're gonna do is try to open up those mysterious portal chests. Unfortunately, they're not free. Each chest costs a certain amount of rainbow stars, and rainbow stars are a brand new currency in Garden Warfare 2 as of this update. It's super interesting. There's only one way to earn rainbow stars. Okay, 1.5. I'll get into the half in a little bit, but for right now, there is only one main way to earn rainbow stars, and that is through the mystery portal. So what is the mystery portal? Well, the mystery portal is a place where you're going to be able to play new game modes every week. Basically, the town hall and the mystery portal are only open for a few days at a time, and then they'll close up. And then you'll have to wait until next week or the week after that until they open up again. Every time it opens though, there's a brand new, never before seen game mode. This week it was super mixed mode, where you could actually play sort of like a team vanquish type of game mode. And if you didn't vanquish somebody within a certain amount of time, you would actually explode. So it's sort of like a time trial kind of thing. They've confirmed that the next one coming up this week, like September 15th, I believe, is going to be cats versus dinos. Of course, the Infinity Time dino robots and the Infinity Time cat robots fighting against each other in a brand new map. I'm super excited for it. It looks really cool. But what does all that matter? How does that get you rainbow stars? Good question and a good answer. If you win one game in the mystery portal, you will get 5 stars. If you lose a game, you will get 3 stars. So the whole goal is to keep playing games in the mystery portal and earn up a bunch of rainbow stars. Since there's only a limited amount of time that these game modes are available, I suggest that you make it your priority to get as many rainbow stars as you possibly can. The maximum amount of rainbow stars you can have is 50, so I suggest you try to just go ahead, earn up 50 rainbow stars and hold on to them for now because they will be important. You wanna spend those very specifically because there's only 3 Gnomus chests, like there's a gnome on top of them, so I like calling them Gnomus chests sometimes. But basically, there are 3 different ones, they cost 3 different amounts. There's a 10-star chest, a 30-star chest, and a 50-star chest. You're going to want to save up all your stars for the 50-star chest for a very specific reason that I'll get into in a few moments. But now you're gonna go ahead and head on over to the other half of the town hall where you'll see the mysterious seagull. And this is where you can sort of figure out that other half of the getting rainbow stars. Basically with the seagull, you can buy rainbow stars with quest stars. I don't recommend it because it's very expensive. 7 quest stars equal 1 rainbow star. I think it'd be easier just to go ahead and play the game modes, but if you're running out of time and you have some quest stars, it's not the worst way in the world to get them. But right next to the mysterious seagull is one of the most important things to the update, a big golden key that you can only buy if you have 25 quest stars, which is why I hope you earned them up before you got started. The 25 quest stars will be used to buy the key, and then you'll be able to use the key to go to the sewers, go into the secret Gnomus area, and then where that door that's normally locked is, you'll now be able to unlock it. Unlocking it will have this huge door go down, you'll be able to open it up, and there's a portal inside. Go through the portal and you have been brought to the trials of Gnomus. The Trials of Gnomus is a really wacky place, and at first it's gonna be really hard to wrap your head around it. There's gonna be staircases going left and right and up and down and upside down and a whole bunch of crazy stuff. Everything's just floating in space, right? Well, if you go straight down, there is a big old Gnomus statue under sort of like an awning of some sort. If you go there, Gnomus will sort of talk to you through the statue. He'll have like a few ominous sayings, basically alluding to what prizes might be towards the end, what might be waiting for you if you complete all of his trials. But we'll get to that part in a moment as well. If you run around the Trials of Gnomus area, you'll notice 5 things. 4 different colored doors, a red door, a yellow door, a blue door, and a green door, all of which need a key to be opened. And then finally, in the center of everything, you'll see a gigantic portal you can actually hop down the center of, and it will bring you into this weird room where there's plant pots everywhere, but there's also basically a puzzle in the center of it. There's all these symbols, and then you can match the symbols and try to pull a lever to submit the puzzle and see if you get it right. Well, this is where things get really, really tricky. The only way to solve that puzzle is to complete the Gnomus trials. Those locked doors that you saw that all have their own color, they hold one individual themed Gnomus trial. How do you get into there though? That's the big question. This is where your 50 rainbow stars come in. Go back to the town hall and open up the 50 rainbow star chest, and you have a 75% chance to get a trial key. And this is where things you gotta listen up. This is where you gotta listen up, open up those ears. You only have a 75% chance. You could open the 50 rainbow star chest and not get a key. You have a high likelihood of getting a key, but there is a chance that you won't. The 10-star chest and the 30-star chest have no way to give you a key. You can only possibly get a key in that 50-star chest, so use your stars wisely. With that being said, if you open up a chest and it doesn't show you anything, it just gives you coins, that is a glitch. Currently there's a glitch where it won't display what item you got, so after you open up the chest, immediately go back to your backyard and go to your sticker shop and then press the most recently opened item button that you'll see on the bottom of the screen and see if you got the key. If you got the key, then that's awesome because you're gonna be able to go into whatever trial colored door you got the key for. If you didn't get the key, like me, you're one of the unlucky ones, I'm so sorry, but you'll just have to wait until this next mystery portal opens. Another chest will be there to open and you'll have another chance of earning another key. With that being said, make sure that you spend your time wisely. If you spent your 50 stars and you didn't get a key, make sure that you earn up another 50 stars. That way, the moment the chests are refilled, you'll just immediately be able to spend it. That's my suggestion. If you have the extra time, it's definitely worth doing it that way. So for those of you who have the key, you can go ahead, go back to the trial, open up the door, and go through your trial. These trials are very, very difficult, but at the end of them, you'll actually get a puzzle combination so that you can solve the trial or the little puzzle in the center of the trials. If you do that, there's supposed to be some kind of like battle or challenge you'll have with a gigantic gnome, as we've seen them in Infinity Time, and you'll actually get a prize for that. But what happens when you solve all of the trials? What kind of prizes do you get then? And what about guides for solving each trial? We'll be going over that in part 2 of this video, because unfortunately I can't show every single trial right now just because I haven't played them myself. Basically, you can only unlock 1 trial per week, so no one who has played the game has actually completed all 4 trials. It isn't possible right now. So in a few weeks from now, we will be back with part 2 of this video, showing off how to solve every single trial and what puzzles do and how you can solve them, and of course, what cool prizes you get for doing all of this. There's only one thing I want to clear up before we finish this off. Everybody has their own puzzle answer. It is designed so that my answer to the puzzle is different from your answer to the puzzle. So if I find out the puzzle answered and I give it to you, it won't work on your account. Everybody has a unique answer. So if you ask somebody what is the answer, it won't work. It's a waste of time. Basically, the only way to do it is to do it legitimately. You have to do it yourself. There's no way to cheat it, which is pretty cool in my opinion, but a lot of people are bummed out about that just because I guess they just don't really want to do it. They just want to get the prize. I don't really, agree with that, but at the same time, just so that people don't waste their time, scavenging the internet for the codes, everybody has their own unique answer. With that being said, that's basically the guide for now. If you have any other questions about the Trials of Gnomus DLC, let me know in the comments section below, and stay tuned for part 2 in the coming weeks once we solve all the trials ourselves. Like I said before, if you enjoy tips and tricks videos just like this one, let me know in the comments section below. On the screen, you can see that we have some tips and tricks videos for you guys to watch, stuff like how to earn coins easier and how to level up easier. Not only that, but right below that, you'll be able to see some Garden Warfare 2 videos that I've made where I'm playing through the DLC myself. So if you like gameplay and gameplay commentary on Garden Warfare 2, go ahead and check those out. It's been so much fun playing through Trials of Gnomus, and I love sharing it with you guys. So as soon as the new Cats vs Dinos comes out, expect videos on that like right away. I am so pumped for it. It looks so cool. But for right now, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video on Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give this video a like, share it with your friends and family, and of course, comment in the comment section below. But for right now, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.